Hi everybody, it's Dr. Patricia Porter again with the third of these short videos about different types of tutoring to try and give you the information you need to choose the best kind of tutoring for your child. We've looked at personal tutoring, one-on-one, looked at the benefits and barriers of that. We've looked at group tutoring, the benefits and the barriers of enrolling your child in a specific tutoring program. Now we're coming to online tutoring. And as a somewhat older person, this has been new and interesting for me to learn about. So let's look at the benefits and the barriers of online tutoring. This is where your child interacts with a computer screen and a tutor in order to enhance his or her learning. So let's look at the benefits in terms of the child. First of all, it uses technology. It's fun. Children like to use technology. It's quite attractive technology that one of the programs from Vnaya I have seen uses. It's pretty easy to learn. Even I can learn it, so it's pretty good. Okay, and it can do everything that a teacher sitting next to a child would do, just that it does it on the screen. So from that point of view, it's very attractive for children. For a child who is not too sure about needing tutoring, this may be something which will convince him or her that it's worth doing. Secondly, you can check on the qualifications of the tutors. These companies hire tutors with certain qualifications. You can check what they are, and they're normally pretty high and pretty good, because these tutors not only have to have some understanding of technology, but also of their subject and of how to teach their subject. Thirdly, they have access to a whole host of resources that can be used online. So your child can have different resources presented to him online that can be used to enhance his or her learning. So the child really is getting a very flexible approach to learning, and he's getting one-on-one personal attention. Now, often these tutoring sessions are half an hour, maybe a little bit longer than half an hour, because they can be so intense and so much can be achieved in them. And that also is attractive to a child. It's a limited time. And what's really attractive is it's not school. It's something different, and it's something that can be scheduled at home in his or her own time. So it's very attractive for a child. What about I'm struggling actually to think of the downside for a child, the barriers to a child for online learning. The only one I can come up with is the technology. I suppose it takes a certain age and a certain ability with technology to be able to fully utilize the tools that are on the whiteboard in some of these sessions. But I have seen very young children use quite complex, to my mind, technology. So I don't really see that as a barrier. Although maybe for very young children it could be a barrier, but that's up to the parents to decide, I think. What about the parents? What about the barriers for the parents? Well, I think for some parents, online learning they question it. They question whether it's as good as one-to-one learning or an actual teacher teaching a child face-to-face in like a classroom setting. And to be honest, I had that feeling as well until I actually saw how it worked. And it's great. Parents, you don't have to be worried about that. So get rid of that barrier, that's not there. And there are lots of good things for the parents. I think the first one is cost. You are getting one-on-one intensive tutoring for your child, which would normally be expensive. Tutors are expensive. Good tutors are expensive. You're getting good tutors for much less than you would pay to have them to come to your home personally. You're getting qualified tutors. You're getting tutors who not only know what your child needs to learn, but are qualified in helping them get over their learning hurdles. You get a choice of tutors. If the first tutor, there's a personality clash of some kind, then another one, you can choose another one. Another benefit for parents is it can be short term. They can buy only a few sessions of tutoring to help their child get over a specific learning issue, or they can pay longer if their child needs more support. It's at home, it can be fitted into their schedule, they can be making dinner while the child is doing the tutoring, and I think it has many benefits. So I would, as a parent, I would get over your fear of online tutoring and give it a try, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I know your child will be pleasantly surprised at what can be achieved. Because you are getting one-on-one personal tutoring, but you're getting it through the computer, and it works very well. So we have looked at personal one-on-one tutoring, we've looked at the group tutoring, the benefits and the barriers to that, and I've now spoken about online tutoring, which, as you can see, I'm pretty enamored with. I'm quite delighted with the way that it has moved from being a very set, strict, uninteresting curriculum to being something that can really entice your child and meet your child's learning needs. And the benefits for you can be quite good. But I think what you have to look at now is you really have to look at what kind of tutoring you want to provide for your child. Is it going to be one-on-one? Is it going to be group tutoring? Is it going to be online? So in the next video, I'm going to try and give you some clues as to how to choose the kind of tutoring that fits not only your child, but fits in with your lifestyle. Hang around for the next video, coming any second now.